Prime Minister Narendra Modi says national education policy will connect education with our national values and make our youth future ready, establish strong foundation for new India of 21st century. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says national education policy will make education inquiry-based, discovery-based, discussion-based and analysis-based. Says new policy will focus on how to think. Education Minister asserts the national education policy will make India a knowledge-based society and a superpower. Prime Minister to inaugurate Rashtriya Swachhta Kendra, an interactive experience centre on the Swachh Bharat mission tomorrow. Kendra to impart information, awareness and education on Swachhta and related aspects. First of its kind dedicated freight service only for perishable farm produce flagged off as Kisan Rail. Train to connect Maharashtra's Devlali to Danapur railway station in Bihar. Kisan Rail to be a step towards realizing goal of doubling farmer incomes by 2022. Textile Minister Smriti Irani launches India's first handloom craft village at Kulu's Sharan to promote Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat in handloom sector. Also to develop 10 such craft villages in the future. Launches portal, app and virtual exhibition to provide digital platform for buying authentic handloom products. Prime Minister urges people to be vocal for handmade. Former Union Minister Manoj Sinha takes oath as Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir. Sinha succeeds Girish Chandra Murmu, who has now been appointed new Comptroller and Auditor General of India. India's COVID-19 recovery rate continues to improve further to 68% with over 13,78,000 recoveries. Case fatality rate declines to 2.05%. Over 6,39,000 tests conducted in last 24 hours. Global COVID-19 cases reach 1,92 lakhs. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa secures landslide victory in general elections, set to be sworn in again to the post. Earlier, Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated the Sri Lankan Prime Minister for successful conduct of the election. Hello and welcome to this edition of the news. I'm Rukma in our top story. While delivering the inaugural address at the conclave on transformational reforms in higher education under national education policy through video conference, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the national education policy will connect education with our national values and make our youth future ready and establish a strong foundation for new India of the 21st century.
राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति 21वीं सदी के भारत की नए भारत की फाउंडेशन तैयार करने वाली है। 21वीं सदी के भारत को हमारे युवाओं और हमारे युवाओं को जिस तरह की एजुकेशन की जरूरत है, जैसी स्किल्स चाहिए, राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति पर इन बातों पर विशेष फोकस है.
And emphasizing further on the aim of the national education policy, the Prime Minister said that the effort now is to emphasize inquiry-based, discovery-based, discussion-based and analysis-based methods for children to learn. He also added that it will increase the urge to learn in children, increase their participation in class as well.
साथियों, अभी तक जो हमारी शिक्षा व्यवस्था है, उसमें व्हाट टू थिंक, मैं बहुत जिम्मेवारी से बोल रहा हूं, व्हाट टू थिंक पर फोकस रहा है, जबकि इस शिक्षा नीति में हाउ टू थिंक उस पर बल दिया जा रहा है। ये मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूं कि आज जिस दौर में हम, और ये दौर ऐसा है जहां इंफॉर्मेशन और कंटेंट की कोई कमी नहीं है, एक प्रकार से बाढ़ आई हुई है। हर प्रकार की जानकारी आपके मोबाइल फोन पर अवेलेबल है। जरूरी ये है कि कौन सी जानकारी हासिल करनी है, क्या पढ़ना है। इस बात को ध्यान में रखकर ही राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति में प्रयास किया गया है कि जो पढ़ाई के लिए लंबा चौड़ा सिलेबस होता है, ढेर सारी किताबें होती हैं, उसकी अनिवार्यता को कम किया जाए। अब कोशिश ये है कि बच्चों को सीखने के लिए इंक्वायरी बेस्ड, डिस्कवरी बेस्ड, डिस्कशन बेस्ड और एनालिसिस बेस्ड तरीकों पर जोर दिया जाए।
The Prime Minister further said that with the medium of education being the native language, students will be able to have stronger foundations for the future.
इस बात में कोई विवाद नहीं है कि बच्चों के घर की बोली और स्कूल में पढ़ाई की भाषा एक ही होने से बच्चों के सीखने की गति बेहतर होती है। ये एक बहुत बड़ी वजह है जिसकी वजह से जहां तक संभव हो 5th क्लास तक बच्चों को उनकी मातृभाषा में ही पढ़ाने पर सहमति दी गई है। इससे बच्चों को और बच्चों की नींव तो मजबूत होगी ही, उनके आगे की पढ़ाई के लिए भी उनका बेस और मजबूत होगा।
While addressing the digital conclave, Union Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal asserted the national education policy will establish India as a knowledge-based society and make India a superpower. He added that now that India is on the path towards becoming a superpower under PM Modi's leadership, the world is also acknowledging it.
आत्मभरोसा होता है कि नहीं, हम लोग पूरे विश्व के प्रतिस्पर्धा में कहीं पीछे नहीं हैं। आत्मभरोसे के साथ नरेंद्र मोदी जी की अगुवाई में, उनके संरक्षण में, उनके मार्गदर्शन में जिस तरीके से सारे विश्व में भारत का नाम ऊंचा हो रहा है, जिस तरीके से भारत एक महाशक्ति के रूप में स्थापित हो रहा है, मुझे भरोसा है कि जो हमारी ये नई शिक्षा नीति 2020 आया है, जिसमें पूरे देश का जनमानस उत्सव और उल्लास मना रहे, ये हमारी जो नई शिक्षा नीति आ रही है, ये भारत को एक ज्ञान आधारित महाशक्ति के रूप में स्थापित करेगा। जब पूरी दुनिया को भारत पर गर्व होगा।
And on 6th National Handloom Day, Union Textiles Minister Smriti Irani launched the first handloom craft village in Kulu's Sharan. The handloom craft village aims to promote traditional handloom and to support additional income through handloom tourism. The Union Textiles Minister also launched a mobile application to digitize a handloom mark scheme. The app will empower handloom product buyers and provide them easy access to weavers. A web portal, My Handloom, was also launched on the occasion to create a one-stop shop for information on all handloom schemes. The Union Minister also said that 10 more handloom villages will be launched to promote Make in India in the handloom sector.
यह हमारा उद्देश्य है कि देश भर में हम 10 क्राफ्ट और हैंडलूम के विलेजेस को विकसित करें, ताकि हमारे देश का हैंडलूम का प्रोडक्ट उत्पाद मात्र कपड़ों तक, होम फर्निशिंग तक सीमित ना रहे। विश्व भर में इस बात की जिज्ञासा है कि हमारे बुनकर धागों के माध्यम से अपने सपनों को कैसे पिरोते हैं, हाउ डू दे वीव देयर मैजिक। और हम चाहते हैं कि विश्व भर का और देश का पर्यटक इन विशेष क्राफ्ट और हैंडलूम विलेज में जाए, न सिर्फ बुनकर के ताने बाने को समझे, सीखे, बल्कि उसमें सहयोग देकर हमारा जो मेक इन इंडिया, आत्मनिर्भर भारत का संकल्प है, उसमें अपनी ओर से योगदान दे।
A virtual exhibition for buyers and sellers was launched to explore business opportunities and create design-oriented excellence handloom sector. The Textiles Minister said that more than 1,500 products have been added to the India Handloom brand, which aim to provide high-quality handloom products with zero defects.
दो 2015 में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने उल्लेख किया कि हम सब मिलकर एक इंडिया हैंडलूम ब्रांड को विकसित करें। ध्येय ये था कि हमारे देश के जो बुनकर हैं उनको एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म मिले जिसके अंतर्गत वो हमारे कंज्यूमर्स को क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट इंश्योर करें। आज माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी के डिजिटल उपस्थिति में मुझे ये कहते हुए हर्ष है कि 2015 से लेकर अब तक इंडिया हैंडलूम ब्रांड के अंतर्गत 1590 प्रोडक्ट्स का रजिस्ट्रेशन हो चुका है। 180 से ज्यादा इसमें प्रोडक्ट कैटेगरीज हैं। हम चाहते हैं कि कंज्यूमर अवेयरनेस को और कंज्यूमर एक्सपीरियंस को बल मिले।
And on the occasion today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi saluted the people from the sector and the handicraft sector as well. In a tweet, he said, I quote, "We salute all those associated with our vibrant handloom and handicraft sector. They have made commendable efforts to preserve the indigenous crafts of our nation. Let us all be vocal for handmade and strengthen efforts towards an Atma-Nirbhar Bharat." Union Minister Prakash Javadekar greeted the nation via a tweet in which he said, "Congratulations and best wishes to all the weavers, brothers and craftsmen today on National Handloom Day." Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has appealed to the country to use India's handloom and handicraft more and more. We must tell more and more people about it. And the Delhi High Court has allowed Delhi University to conduct online open book exams for final year students as per schedule, with certain directions including providing question paper in the mail as well as on the official portal. In a big relief for farmers, the Indian Railways' first Kisan Rail special parcel service was flagged off via video conference by Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar and Railway Minister Piyush Goyal. The Kisan Rail service aims to transport perishable items between Maharashtra's Devlali and Bihar's Danapur railway station. With this, vegetables, fruits and other perishable items will reach consumers easily on time. The train is scheduled to reach its destination Danapur tomorrow at 6:45 p.m., covering a distance of 1,519 kilometers in a nearly 32 hours. The Kisan Rail, which comprises 10 parcel vans and 1 luggage-cum-brake van, will run on a weekly basis. Addressing the event, Union Minister Piyush Goyal said that with the launch of this rail, farmers will become Atmanirbhar. Their produce will thus get maximum reach.
भारत का किसान आत्मनिर्भर भी होगा, समृद्ध भी होगा और आगे चल के देश की भी पूरी तरीके से सेवा करेगा। पूरे विश्व में भारत के किसान का सामान पहुंचेगा, कोने कोने तक आराम से पहुंचेगा और राम जन्मभूमि के भूमि पूजन के पावन अवसर के बाद किसानों को भी आराम मिले। मैं समझता हूँ ये हम सबके लिए बहुत बहुत खुशी की बात है कि आराम से उनका सामान देश भर में पहुंचे। आगे चल के इस प्रयोग को और तेजी से देश भर में बढ़ाएंगे।
Union Agriculture Minister also said that the rail service will increase income of farmers and get them better cost of their produce.
यह किसान रेल निश्चित रूप से कृषि उत्पाद को एक स्थान से दूसरे स्थान तक ले जाने में सस्ते किराए में सफल होगी और किसान को उसके उत्पादन का उचित मूल्य मिल सकेगा और उपभोक्ता को हर जगह खाद्य सामग्री की उपलब्धता हो सके और विशेष रूप से फल हैं, सब्जियां हैं, फूल हैं जो एकदम कम अवधि वाले उत्पाद हैं, इनके लिए तो यह किसान रेल रामबाण सिद्ध होगी। आने वाले कल में किसान को समृद्ध बनाने के दृष्टि से यह मील का पत्थर साबित होगी।
Former Union Minister Manoj Sinha was administered the oath of office as the new Lieutenant Governor of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir today. Advisors to the previous LGs, including Farooq Khan and Basir Khan, as well as senior bureaucrats, were present at the ceremony. Rajya Sabha member Nazir Ahmed Lawe, BJP Lok Sabha member Jugal Kishore Sharma and other Jammu and Kashmir leaders were also present. Manoj Sinha succeeds Girish Chandra Murmu, who has now been appointed as the new Comptroller and Auditor General of India. And the Prime Minister will inaugurate the Rashtriya Swachhta Kendra, an interactive experience center on the Swachh Bharat mission tomorrow. A tribute to Mahatma Gandhi, the Rashtriya Swachhta Kendra (RSK) was first announced by the Prime Minister on 10th April 2017 on the occasion of the centenary celebrations of Gandhiji's Champaran Satyagrah. The installations at Rashtriya Swachhta Kendra will introduce further generations to the successful journey of the world's largest behavior change campaign, the Swachh Bharat mission. In Hall 1, visitors will experience a unique 360-degree audio-visual immersive show which will narrate India's Swachhta story. After taking a tour of the RSK, the Prime Minister will interact with 36 school students from Delhi, representing the 36 states and union territories, at the amphitheatre of the RSK, adhering to social distancing protocols. The Prime Minister will be delivering the inaugural address at the Conclave on Transformational Reforms in Higher Education under National Education Policy today through video conference. The conclave is being organized by the Ministry of Education and University Grants Commission. Significant aspects of education have been covered under the National Education Policy. And now it's time to take a look at updates on the COVID-19 scenario across the country. The recovery rate has further improved to 67.98%. 13,78,105 people have recovered so far. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be delivering the inaugural address at the Conclave on Transformational Reforms in Higher Education, under National Education Policy through video conference. And coming back to what we're showing you on your screens, India fighting COVID-19, 13,78,105. The fatality rate has declined to 2.05%. The recovery rate has further improved to 67.98%. (13,78,105) people have recovered so far. And India's resolve to rapidly increase the number of tests done per day has resulted in a successful march towards 10 lakh per day testing capacity, with 6,39,042 tests conducted in the 24 hours ending yesterday. The cumulative testing as on date has reached 2,27,88,393. The network of diagnostic labs across the country is continuously expanding. The lab network as of today consists of 1,370 labs, 921 in the government sector, 449 are private. And keeping in view rising cases of coronavirus, the Madhya Pradesh government has imposed lockdown on Sunday in Bhopal. Hotels and restaurants can now function till 10 p.m. in the state. Shops in containment zones in the city will remain closed. State Home Minister Narottam Mishra has said that curfew will remain in place between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. in the whole state. Meanwhile, the state's recovery rate further improved, now standing at 73.6%.
जो नए केस हमें मिले हैं वो 830 है और जो ठीक होकर घर गए हैं वो 838 है। मतलब हमारी ठीक होने की दर आज भी अच्छी है। रिकवरी रेट हमारी अब 70 से बढ़कर 73.6 हो गई है। अभी तक 26,902 लोग स्वस्थ पूर्णतः होके अपने घरों पर गए। यहां मैं ये भी दोहराना चाहूंगा कि गरीबों के लिए, मध्यम वर्ग के लिए निःशुल्क चिकित्सा सुविधा हर तरह की उपलब्ध है। लेकिन अगर संपन्न लोग, पैसे वाले लोग होम क्वारंटाइन होना चाहते हैं या पेड क्वारंटाइन होना चाहते हैं तो वो इस दिशा में भी विचार गंभीरता से हम कर रहे हैं।
In other news, actor Rhea Chakraborty today appeared before the ED after the Enforcement Directorate rejected her request to defer questioning in the Sushant Singh Rajput death case. Rhea is being questioned by ED about her bank details, alleged mishandling of Sushant's money and his bank accounts, details of properties purchased after coming in contact with Sushant, and the investments made by her during this period. She is also being asked questions like who asked her for withdrawal of money when Sushant was sick, which bills were paid, who was paying the house rent, and so on. The agency also asked about her foreign trips. The ED is probing the charges made by Sushant's family against the actor and will look into the alleged 15 crore rupees withdrawal from Sushant's account. Earlier, CBI had filed an FIR in which Rhea has been named along with others in a case of alleged money laundering. Rhea is also accused of abetment to suicide, cheating and criminal breach of trust in the FIR. Meanwhile, the Bihar government has filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court in which it has accused Rhea Chakraborty and her family of conspiring to grab his money. She has also been accused of coming in contact with Sushant with the sole motive of grabbing his money and later painting a false picture of his mental illness. Sushant committed suicide on June 14th by hanging himself in his apartment. And Mumbai's Mumbai Municipal Corporation released Bihar IPS officer Vinay Tiwari from quarantine, asking him to return to Patna on August 8th. The step comes 2 days after Sushant Singh Rajput's death case was handed over to the CBI. And the National Film Development Corporation, or NFDC, is organizing an online film festival of patriotic films. The film festival will start from August 7th to the 21st of August on the occasion of Independence Day. The films shown in the film festival will depict the heroic story of freedom fighters to create a festive and patriotic feel among Indians across the globe. During the festival, you can watch Independence Day themed patriotic films on the website www.cinemaofindia.com. The festival will be featuring religious films from various Indian languages, including Hindi, Marathi, Telugu, Tamil, Bengali, Gujarati and Malayalam. The festival will also include Sir Richard Attenborough's Gandhi for the first time. Apart from this, there is a long list of films including Chittagong, Roja and Satyamev Jayate. Talking about the Patriotic Film Festival, Union I&B Minister Prakash Javadekar said, I quote, "Celebrate 73 years of independence with the online Patriotic Film Festival, organized by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting from the 7th to the 21st of August 2020. The festival showcases Indian history that marks the bravery of our freedom fighters." With that, it's a wrap on this edition of the news. News and updates continue on DD News and DD India. Namaskar.